You are welcome, guys, to Things We Do for Love podcast with me, Akosia Nyamewa. And this month we are going all red because we are in the month of February and we are going to show love everywhere. And you know, love and red, dear, is the same. And okay, I know. I'm not wearing my recap. Yes, I'm wearing a cap today because we are going formal because this time around it's all about codes. With me in the studio, we have Jacqueline, Formula, and Mami Bujay. Today, we are going to be discussing general codes during dating. I don't know why this time around it's all about codes. Codes. Are we going formal in love? But let's wait and hear from my guests. You're welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
You're all looking so beautiful. I love the earring and your pink stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Formula, this your blink earrings, yeah.
Thank you so much. You look stunning yourself.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we are going. And Mami Bujay,
Hello.
you are
to you.
looking stunning.
Thank you, sweetie.
Guys, today we are discussing general codes during dating. I don't know. Do we have any formula when it comes to dating? Formula. Let me start from you.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't say we have a formula though. I could say maybe there are just normal stuff you should know and normal stuff you should go by when dating.
When dating,
Yeah.
so there shouldn't be any code.
Nah.
No code of conduct.
No, it
just
doesn't
raw.
necessarily be a code.
No
It's
rubber.
absolutely no. Yeah.
Don't sleep with a woman on the first day of seeing her naked body. Create an emergency and stop.
Wow.
Jacqueline, the way you are smiling, I think you have something to say.
Yes. Naturally, it's not the right thing to do. Yes. You should know that people have different spirits. Okay. And when you meet someone for the first time, most ladies are very emotional. So maybe at that point, she just wanted to find some comfort in your arms or something. Doesn't mean you should allow yourself to do what you want to do.
Okay.
Or you get it. Yes. So I think with that, there needs to be self-control. You need to know how to control yourself in that space, because it's not right to just go into a woman on the first day of seeing her. Yes.
Mami Bujay, I am a kind of person that I love sex. It doesn't matter. People have sex disorder. It doesn't matter where I am. When I meet you for the first time, love at first sight, bang. I like it because some ladies are there when they meet a guy and the guy do not make advances on them. They see you to be a John boy.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
what about that? Should I still go in as a lady or a guy? So I think this goes for both males and females. Should I go in or I should just stay cool? At the end of the day, whether I have a good spirit or a bad spirit, one day we go knock.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so what about that?
Okay, so I have two different points for this. So it depends on your principles, your morality. You might meet somebody today, you might not want to have sex today, but eventually you're going to do it. You know, people have the 90-day rule sometimes. That, oh, after 3 months, then we can, but it's still sex, you know. So for me, we're not going to pretend. It can happen on the first day, but I think you should exercise some self-control. For me, sex on the first date, I'm gonna be thinking too much after the whole act, so I would just like pause and just hold on and, you know, get myself together. And you know, it depends on what you want in the relationship too as well. Are you going for something more serious, or it's just, you know, a one night stand, as they say? So if you're going in for something serious, I would say take your time. You know, because when you get intimate on the first day and you get to know certain things about the person later, it's going to be a problem. So take your time and think it through. Is this what you want to do on the first day of meeting a guy? It might happen, but for me, I don't think it's the best. Yes.
Formula, you go knock or you no go knock?
Well, I would say it depends.
Okay.
It depends. Because
So it
when we-
depends.
when-
Formula, if you meet a lady you like her, oh this one dear, it she'll give me, you go knock.
like I said,
But
yeah, it
maybe
depends.
the lady is not attractive to you. That one there, you no go knock.
Well, on that note, I think everybody has their, you know, their take on that.
Okay.
If you find a lady attractive and that's what she wants, and that's what you both want, I mean, it's a go.
Okay.
You get it. But earlier I said it differs. Now, the reason I said that is, you see, there could be a case where the male and then the female do talk a lot. They have chats about certain things, and then we don't know what they discuss. So it depends on the vibe you have with the lady, which will make you say you want to go into that act on the first day you guys meet. Do you get it?
Yeah.
But if, let's say, you just meet the person outside, and then, hey, I like you, and she also likes you back, I mean, morally, you shouldn't just try to make your move on her. First, you have to respect the lady. Find out what she wants. I mean, you could find out a lot about a lady just by having 10 or 15 minutes chat with her. So I think you should just relax, steady the person, know what she wants. But if that's what you both want at that present circumstance, then you can just go for it.
Before I move to the second one, you know, I know some guys, when you are chatting, then they'll be, if I catch you when the first day, what I'll do to you. But that very first day, you see them shivering. I don't know what
Well, it's a good thing, I think. It's a good
Really?
thing. I want to, emphasize on his point.
Okay.
When it comes to the first day sex, I feel like, as he said, you could be chatting with somebody, you have not seen the
Yeah.
person, that's also a different thing. Then it's also a different thing when you meet the person the first day, maybe in the club, at a
Exactly.
party.
Yeah.
Sure.
That is weird.
Sure.
Like your first encounter, you're having sex, but from what he
Hey, one night
said,
stand, though.
hey, seriously.
And
It happens,
Yeah.
but for me, I wouldn't take that risk. But when you've been chatting, it could be like the talking stage, as we say,
Yeah.
and you meet the person it could happen because
Yeah,
at
because
least you built
communication
some
builds relationship.
exactly, you
Exactly.
built some communication, you vibed, you're attracted. It can happen,
Yeah. Yeah.
So with that one, we could, pardon the person that
Okay. So
you know,
number
sometimes
two.
the sex, you don't actually ask permission before.
Hey, are you sure about
Yes.
that?
Sometimes it happens.
It just happens.
Yes.
And these are, I mean, listening to people talk about this, these are one of the best moments for people as well when they do that. Yeah. You don't necessarily, you can't just say, hello baby, I want to have sex. Like, you be guy also. But like try to make a move and study how the lady responds to it.
Okay.
If she doesn't like it, you would know through her response. So if you notice she doesn't like it, bro, back off.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect her, just back off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Number two, don't sleep in a woman's house, whether it is your first night with her
Salome.
or the second or the last. Sleeping in her house is losing your power and control. Wait, the one I will call. Is it
Yeah.
Salome? Wait, you call it Salome?
Salome, if you want, guys, don't do that. Make you don't do.
Why?
Obey your cry by 4 a.m. Yakpa.
Absolutely.
But it's Uber crab, but here it is saying that you shouldn't do at all. Not the first, not the
Free
Well,
will.
You
second.
see, men are people we classify as authority. They have authority. They are the head. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you bring yourself to that point, you limit your personality. You get it? Yeah. So actually, my dad told me one thing some time ago that a guy visiting a lady or a guy coming to a lady's place to have something is an error.
Really?
Yes, it's an error. Yeah, but
No.
if that understanding is there, that from the lady, I want you to come and blah blah blah, and something happened. That one, but you shouldn't make it a habit.
Yeah, exactly.
You get it? You shouldn't make it a habit. You should also like try to put to her that with me, I don't agree with that. I don't
Yeah.
accept that. With that one, you maintain your respect, even from the lady.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so with this is tricky. First of all, it can happen, but as a man, have your place. You understand? It's very important because I wouldn't want my children bringing their boyfriends home to come in. They can, but I don't want to see them in the morning. But I don't want to see them in the morning. It's very awkward. You know. So by 4 a.m.,
You should go.
make sure that you are out of there. And as a man, it shouldn't be something you do consistently. You lose your respect. The moment you start feeling comfortable spending time or the night at a woman's place, that's it. Now she can even talk to you anyway. She'll be like,
exactly.
it's
It's
like,
men, we have this
Yeah.
masculine spirit
Exactly.
that if we don't have total authority over our surrounding, our perimeter, we feel, low.
Low, exactly.
So like the lady's just going to be like, yo, I want you to come over and how? You know?
exactly.
Just like she said, don't make it a habit.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go there, or when a lady says, "Hey, could you come over?" Let's say once, twice, but just don't make it a point that Charlie
Yeah.
carry your bag. No,
Makeup.
you are going there.
In
She
real,
suggests
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
say, today, dear,
There could
just
be-
come to my
Yeah,
place.
there could be instances where maybe the lady might not feel well, might not be feeling well, and then she
Exactly.
calls you, which is maybe your girlfriend.
Of course.
She calls you to come be with her, and whether you are sex is when you are either you dey feel well or you are not feeling well.
You don't have to go. But can a lady go to a guy's house?
Of course,
Of
that
course,
is
the norm.
Yeah,
the
oh no,
main
you're
thing.
papa, no.
Yes.
You are the man.
Yeah.
Well, you should have your place as a guy. Do you get it? If you have your place, I mean, always 99%, the lady must come to you.
Okay.
Exactly.
Do you get it? But if you don't have your place, you don't even have your place.
You are staying with your mom.
You are staying with your mom.
Yeah. So what do? You
If
should
you are
go.
staying with your mom, like she said, don't make it a habit. Yeah. But the best thing you could do is, let's say, book a hotel, book a guest house. That will let the lady respect you.
Okay.
Do you
What if
get
I
it?
don't have that kind
If
of money?
you don't have the money,
Yes,
guys,
somewhere.
But if you don't get the money, relax, calm down.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could go once, twice, like she said. Don't make it a habit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Abi, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't have the money, just calm down. And don't be the one to always initiate it if you know you don't have the power to control that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't just text your lady and be like, "Hi babe, I'm really in the mood. Would you like to,
In your house.
in your house?" How are you even going to say it?
Salome, you post stop it.
It is more easier to say, "Hi babe, could you come over? I'd like to spend some time with you." Sending that to your lady, I mean, it's cool. But you say, "Hello babe, I'd like to be with you," knowing very well you don't have a place, guy. Already before you dey type,
Yeah.
you dey think.
Yeah.
I bet you could even delete the message like 3 times before you forward it. Seriously. You could type, you wipe it like, actually, I know they sound well.
Yeah, na make it.
You come back, type again. Guy, nah, I'm cool. You can even put the phone down, go take your bath, come back. And you think, how best should I construct this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You type before you forward
That is
it.
the real man.
Exactly.
Men
You
have
got-
this kind of pride.
Because
Yes.
yeah, because ego is something that it will haunt you. If you don't pay heed to it, it will haunt you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't say, I'm a guy, I don't have my place. She understands. Bro, your brain will tell you, guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
you're
Is it
okay.
okay? Is it normal? So your ego will haunt you. That masculine spirit is not just there, it will
Okay.
haunt you to do the right thing. That's why they always say that if a guy doesn't have it's not well established, he doesn't really know what he
It
wants.
was, yeah.
Do you get it? You'll be confused. You'll be very indecisive on anything you do.
Okay, moving on to number 3. Use a condom on the first sex attempt.
Hey.
Use a condom every day you have sex until the day you decide to marry her. This is a must. Don't compromise on this.
Wow.
Use a condom. Use a condom. Why rubber? Why are you always putting on rubber? People don't like raw, but I know a lot of guys love raw.
Abi,
So indeed.
Abi.
See, scientifically,
The nurses are talking. The nurses are talking. Let's go.
when a sperm meets the egg, what does it do? It will definitely fertilize. You know you're not ready to make babies. You know you're not ready to be a father. You're not ready to be a mother.
So why are you having sex at the first place?
Guys.
Well,
Matter.
except you know your period. This your period. You can calculate. This is my free period. This is that. You have all those things structured. Except for that, you should protect yourself. And even aside that, there are sexually transmitted disease as well. You can attract that carelessly. Except you've checked yourself and you both have checked yourself and you don't have anything like that. but you should protect yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, you know your stance, so you should.
Okay.
You
Wow.
should.
Even after checking yourself, you need to be sure you are the only one.
Your
But
partner
But you
is
know, some
doing
people
it
love
with.
it raw. They don't care. They just.
yeah,
I've never.
they
Someone will
then
tell you,
get
I've never
married.
tried condom
If you
before.
want
I
raw,
just
yeah,
want to
get
go
married.
raw.
It also happens
Yes.
though.
I think once in a while you can.
You
happen.
can, yeah.
But now
Can
the
happen.
code here is say you should do it every day.
Sometimes
so
they-
you
You
get
don't know human
married.
Sometimes the
You
edge
don't know
comes
your
and then
gender.
master, you are now going to look when you put on for safe. It do way.
Yeah,
Wallet
so
inside, jeans
so
inside.
it's
Where?
looking
Yeah.
like it's a formal dating.
Get
Yeah,
on.
it's a very controversial thing because the thing is, let me be a bit, religious
Okay.
here because, you're not going to like it. But the thing is, we're supposed to have sex when we're married because, dating and sex is a lot.
Yeah.
We get, a lot of trauma from these intimate moments. If there was no sex in relationships, people wouldn't be so traumatized
Yeah.
after breakups. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So for
Is that
me,
true?
yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's like
Yes.
giving yourself to somebody
Yeah.
daily, and then now you're not gonna be with that person
Person
anymore.
again. It's
Given,
heartbreaking.
I don't,
Just
I don't,
adjust
I
into
don't
the
really agree
situation.
to that because
Oh,
it's
come
both
on.
ways.
Yeah, but
No,
It's both
no.
ways.
Yeah.
You don't
Giving-
give
giving
yourself
yourself to
to someone, or
someone.
you don't use someone when it comes to sex.
really,
Yeah, you both enjoy the pleasure.
exactly.
You both enjoy. That is why when you
Even
break
both
up,
men and women
you
feel
feel
some type
hurt.
of
No, I
way.
think.
But
I think
if you both
the
have
basis
nothing to
of
lose-
you being traumatized after breakups, I think it should be about the investment you made in the.
So what is
relationship.
some of
Sex
the
is also
sex
kind
is
of
an
an
investment.
Time,
Sex is also an investment.
time,
Yes, it's
trade
a
of
lot.
emotions.
Hey,
Feelings.
before massa.
Yeah.
But it's
But
a form of
it's hard.
investment.
It's hard, let's be honest.
One of the things that I came across on the internet, I think some 3 days ago, they are like ways to identify the guy or the lady is not interested in you.
Wow.
You don't like calls.
You don't like
Yeah, you
calls.
don't like
Yeah.
calls.
When
Phone
we're not
calls.
interested in a guy,
That's what they said, and I kind of
agree.
with them.
Yeah.
You know, when you're
True.
talking with someone for a very long time, you kind of develop some feelings for the person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Either likeness or love.
Yes.
And these, it could be, let's say, just a normal likeness, or you really want to have a thing with the person,
Yeah.
or a relationship with the person. And I agree with that. So I wouldn't say the sex is actually the basis of someone being traumatized after breakup.
Yeah.
The memories.
Yeah.
Yeah,
involved.
it's
all
And
part-
sex also
yeah.
is part of
Yeah.
the
It's
memory.
part of the memories, of course.
Imagine you have breaking up with your ex, yeah, and then you've had about 4 exes. Now this previous guy is your best, I mean, boyfriend ever, and he gives you the good sex, the money, everything. Now you meeting another person who is showing interest. You're not going to actually give the person that 100% chance, especially if the person is not doing more than your previous guy, because you ladies, you compare lots. I'm not lying.
Do we?
You guys compare.
But guys do
But I
compare
think
to
it should always be an upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should
Learn from
definitely
your
be
past
an
so that you don't repeat the
Repeat
same
the same
mistakes.
mistakes.
So if you're doing the same thing, then you should start checking yourself.
Yeah.
Why am I attracting the same kind of men
Yeah.
all the time? Yes.
Well, sometimes you can't blame yourself though. It's just a cycle. Yeah.
So
especially when you look at this
for the
generation.
condom side,
The condom.
how are we concluding on that?
Well,
In the world we live in right now,
it depends.
we can't say
It depends,
abstain. So just use protection.
yeah. I would
Simple.
advise you
Yeah.
use protection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you can't too, Charlie, before you make that decision, just be sure say you are the only one.
Hey.
And you can't be sure to, so you are still at risk.
Then
So pana.
This fourth one,
have
yeah,
the
I don't
HIV
know.
test beside you.
Yeah.
Maybe you go and do
The
it.
fourth one, yeah.
That is.
Yawa.
You can check HIV maybe 2 days ago, and you can even have it the same day you go and
Yeah.
have sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still risky.
Yeah, it's
You
still
know that?
risky, yeah.
Yes, it's still risky. Yeah.
But my fourth one here, A. So the first sex should be during the daytime. This allows you to understand her sexual health and nature. So it goes.
How do you measure that? How do you-
Daytime, how would you know?
How do you measure that?
I don't know. I do not know.
Yo.
The first time it should be a daytime. Okay, maybe the girl is wearing a makeup, and she has to. Yeah, you have to take off
the.
the.
Down.
That one.
You go watch down.
Not
Okay,
realistic.
there is. I've heard someone told me this before. He was like, they were making out in the room, but the lady told him to off the light. And on another boom. So the guy was there doing his thing down there. When he got up and on the light, it was full of cowbell.
What is that?
Like it's
As an infection.
Yeah. So there was
Whoa.
yeast infection
Oh,
under
yes.
here, and the guy was also doing the licking.
Why did the lady
So
allow
when
that?
he got up and checked himself in the
Things are
mirror,
happening.
full of cowbell, you know that cowbell.
I'll
Yeah, so the
I'll
guy
do
was
it for
thinking
you.
it was because of that. That's why the lady
He
asked him to
to.
off the
That
lights.
is
So maybe
wickedness.
during daytime you check all those things.
Why would you ask me to turn off the lights though?
They always say that the real
You are
time
shy?
is when you off lights. That's when you get into the
know.
mood or something.
This one, yeah.
That you.
Whether nighttime or day, you can pick an effect. You will know. You start having symptoms. My nurse is here, so if I'm wrong, correct me.
Yeah.
Even when somebody has an infection, and you, from even the male or female, when you see what you realize something
Yeah.
has changed
Has
down
changed.
there. You would realize that some few days later you'd realize some itchy sensation, discharges.
Yeah.
As women, we know all those things.
So with that, why don't ladies just take care of the place?
Yeah.
So that
As
is
a
Because
lady.
I mean, I
that
feel,
was her mistake.
Yeah,
I feel
that
it would be embarrassing for a guy to tell you that yo.
No, but
Something
when you
is
love a
there.
woman, you will tell her.
But when you, exactly,
No,
when
come
you
on,
love the woman, you say
You
it.
tell her.
can, you can tell her, yet, but think about how she's going to process it.
Oh,
It's about how some
we'll
people
find a way
cannot
to
be
say it.
direct.
Yes.
But some too can find it. That's why you need to understand your love language when you're in a
Exactly.
relationship.
Exactly.
Some men will not say directly, but they'll begin to say, "Now, if you buy this medicine, don't you think it's going to be?"
Yeah.
Just pick the language and get to know that. Oh, my man wants me to change
But
it.
it's not
Yeah.
everyone who's going to understand that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some people you have to
You should
draw
not say- no,
them to
me, my
like,
point is-
hey, go get this.
My point is, be mindful of yourself. Because for a guy to tell you as a lady that yo work on down there, no.
But you know some ladies are careless.
Can I
They don't
ask you,
care.
How do you
since
careless
she's in
if
the
you're a lady?
medical
Yes.
field,
If
can
you are-
you have an infection without knowing you have an infection?
If you are,
Is that possible?
they can't call
No,
you a
there's
lady
no.
if you are.
will know definitely.
Really?
You will know.
You
You
must
will know. You
must
should know.
Yes,
You
because
should know.
there are some discharges
Yeah.
that weren't there before.
Exactly.
Like some smell or something. Okay, you get to know all these things.
So, should we say that this lady was so wicked to the guy? So
knew
she
what
knew
I feel
what
it's
she was
wickedness.
doing.
I feel it's wickedness.
Yes, it's wickedness.
Hey,
It's wickedness.
hey,
Why?
over
And
the
the guy's
cowbell.
tongue there, I wonder the rashes that came on the guy's tongue.
Yeah, over the cowbell. Oh yeah, Uncle Chichini say, and I said,
He was going to be traumatized
Yeah,
for the rest.
but
It's serious.
this guy will never do that again.
Yes.
He's not
Hey,
going to forget
he's
that
never,
ever.
he's
He will
never
not even
going to.
forget
As for
that.
going
Yeah.
out on a woman, dear, it will never be his portion.
Oh, no.
He will never enjoy that thing again.
Yes.
No matter how
Why?
clean.
Why would the lady be quiet? Is it
Hey,
wickedness?
some women
Or maybe she enjoys it.
If you
No,
want
no,
it,
no, no,
keep
no,
it
no.
well.
keep
Yes.
it clean. You can't do that to someone's son.
Ah, yo.
Maybe
Upon the
that
lickings,
time,
upon the
maybe
lickings.
that
The guy was also
That's why you
enjoying
should
it.
have
It
put on the
doesn't-
light
it doesn't
before
make
going
sense.
down there.
time.
Why would off light safe? Even though it's okay to do it in the dark, yeah. But the lady telling you say, turn off the lights. That one she tells the guy,
But
Maybe
most often
Like
that's what happens. They always turn off
Yes, I'm
lights.
feeling
Or you are shy.
Yeah, that kind of
excuse.
thing. I'm sure.
don't
Maybe
think
somebody
any
say
lady
maybe
asks for
the
permission
lady's
before
pants is not
It's
well
not
kept
same with you.
or is torn or something.
This is
When the
serious.
lady's
you are coming to meet a
underwear
guy,
is
you are wearing it.
it happens though. It happens. Like things happen. Oh, you
hear
don't
you.
know. This
But
really
it's-
really happened.
Interesting.
I know someone who also say I know a guy actually told me that as for him he only gets 10 on when he smells a lady's under. So no matter how
Is it
he's doing
dog?
it, he has to put his nose there to smell it before he gets aroused again.
Which smell would that be?
Is it goods or I think?
Yeah, goods,
goods
yeah.
Even
is
horses.
Yeah,
those kind
they
of
all do
animals,
that.
camels,
Yes.
they all do that.
Animals.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
So people have their preferences. So
Wow.
someone has to tear your pants before the person gets around.
You won't smell. Hey, guy.
Everybody is different.
Yeah.
When it comes to
Yeah,
sex,
so you can't tell.
we're not going to go into it. It's a
You can't
preference.
tell,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
So my fifth one here says that talk vulgar deliberately. If she responds with vulgarity, end the relationship.
Is
This
that,
one-
is that supposed to be a
Can we-
test?
I don't know
Me-
your codes. That is the code they've given us.
Talk with vulgarity,
Yeah.
as in dirty.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yes.
And
Or
when she
disrespectful.
When she retaliates or also reciprocates the same
With
thing,
the same thing,
then you should
with
end the relationship.
No.
Which is
No,
bad.
I don't
Me,
think so.
naturally, I just hate people who try to find fault with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? No. If you want things to be right, then you should portray that.
Yeah.
Be right first. Then
Yeah.
you can change everything that is all around you. Okay. You
Exactly.
can't welcome good whilst you are evil.
You're evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I think there's a saying that
That's
Yeah.
me.
leadership
Yeah,
by
yeah,
example.
yeah. But you know, some people love to talk vulgar words, and they also want it from their partners.
Partners.
That one is your vibe.
Vibe.
You understand? But the fact that you are trying to end the relationship because of
she's
that,
responding to
because
what
she
you
resp-
started.
Yes.
Ah.
In a form of test.
No,
and
no, 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 no. It's
See,
not right.
It's not right.
The vulgar words, are we talking about it being disrespectful or it being flirty and dirty?
As
Which
a
one?
dirty,
As a-
Flirty or
You
being
have this
dirty.
vibe where
Flirty
you
and dirty.
insult
Like maybe
each other,
yeah,
use certain
TV,
terms.
Shani Kwan's
Oh, I don't
lady.
think a guy
But for
could
that, I
just-
don't like. I don't
think a guy
love
could
a
just
personal.
text a lady that or say such things to a lady who doesn't accept that vibe. I think before he does that, he has already studied the lady
Yes.
and knows that's what she wants before he does that.
Yeah.
No, so
Yeah.
it's a
But me,
no-no.
as for me,
Because-
for the first time you are chatting me, we are in talking stage, and you start sending me flirty words, sending me sex stickers, I'll block you.
But
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Flirty words.
I don't
could
like it.
Maybe a way of showing interest in the lady if that's the first.
Flirty can be
Time
done tastefully.
Let's
Yeah.
say.
Depends.
If I get you in bed,
Oh,
like why would you tell me that? Ah,
See, if you
it
do that,
turns
thing,
me
you go
off.
lose. You go lose match, oh, guy.
Hey, tell us
So there
more.
are conversations you can.
If you do that,
can-
then you go lose match. Yeah, you don't have to be loud about it.
Yeah.
Say if I get, hey,
Hey,
you
but
go the
this
tell
one-
woman say you go if you get down. What if she also comes prepared?
Yeah, now they're the
So guys, they
ladies.
look for problem.
Yeah, I mean, let it
Because
happen.
now I heard there are pills for ladies that makes them enjoy sex more and all that.
extra level.
I thought
But take it to a whole different level. And if you are a guy, I'd advise that Charlie, calm down. Calm down. Don't be all superior in the DM. Hey guy.
The
If you
thing
get
is,
there,
when they talk,
But you
talk,
know,
one
some
thing
guys,
about
some
time
guys are
comes
so
nothing.
annoying.
And one thing about it is that sometimes you might even plan, say, Charlie, I really want to have sex. You go reach there to, that's your bad day.
Yeah.
That's the day you know if you go like you're normal. And this is a lady you are meeting for the first
First
time. What
time.
is she going to think about you?
Yeah.
How
oh
you
my
explain
god,
her? Are you going to say this not how you normally do? Then she will ask you, normally how? Then get track record. Do you get me?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
have track
yeah,
record. So
yeah.
let's keep it simple.
yeah.
Charlie, if you come fast, relax.
The thing is, some men are so like imaginative. Before they meet the woman, they have done things in
In their head.
They're not unclothed.
And even with the first hug, they are already done.
Yeah.
then-
That is
oh,
true.
yes.
Oh, no,
That
no,
is
no,
true. That is
No,
true.
you actually have an issue.
With the first hug,
You have an
that's a-
issue.
Oh,
No, with that, then you have
the
an issue.
imagination is so wild.
A
Trust
friend
me.
once told me that she met a guy whom they just undressed, and before the guy could even get inside, then yo,
And the pants.
Hey, my God,
I'm like-
that too.
and I'm like,
You have
Hey.
finished yourself.
and I'm like,
Ah.
how? What happened?
What happened?
What happened? Like, what
But
happened?
Too
I
much
think those things happen
imagination.
to
Yeah.
those
Wild
going for
thoughts.
hookups. A lot of guys always talk about that when they meet the hookup lady in the hotel room, they will never come. Jack will not get up. They'll just be there and
Why?
yeah,
Well,
it
can happen.
happens.
It can happen.
It happens.
Sometimes certain things turn you off as a guy. Certain things turn you off as a guy. Let's say you're a guy that you like a lady being all clean, not bushy down there. Yeah. And then let's
Okay,
say
let me
you
ask you,
find a lady
do you like it bushy or you like it clean?
I don't think I wouldn't like it clean. I wouldn't like it bushy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Of course,
Ladies,
hey.
are you listening?
Oh no,
He's a nice
most guys
guy.
out there don't like it bushy. Most guys out there don't like it bushy. Why?
So your place is okay.
Well, of course.
Hey, so why is this one
When
bushy?
it
This
comes
one,
to
yeah,
sex, you
I
know
mean-
some of the weird things people like
like
to
to
see on
see.
a woman just to
Well,
have.
that is
You
their
have no
problem.
Okay,
idea.
okay, formula. You've met a lady you like, and on your first day, the place is bushy. How do you tell that? Oh, Charlie, this place here, I want it off.
Well, if she's my girlfriend, I'll go ahead and say that to her. But if she's not my girlfriend, I'm not in a place to do that.
Do you
But you
know
should
that?
study
Okay,
how
finish.
it goes.
Uh-huh.
If you realize I wasn't able to do well, or I mean, if I don't like it, you know. If a guy is not happy with how you look,